Jerome, I know it took an injury for you to get the starting job, but you really have taken it and run with it. Just talk about how you played and how you've really seized the opportunity.
I just get better every week, help the defense do what we do. So Coach Strick did a great job getting me ready, so that's simple as that.
And describe your skill set out there. I mean, and you're very versatile. Just kind of describe your game out there.
I just let my instincts take over, and I think I always say, like, there's nobody faster than me. And I try to use that to my advantage, so my speed just take over my instincts.
Where do you have to play that line of taking care of responsibility, assignments on a play, but then playing with your instincts and stuff? Is that a fine line you have to learn how to play with? Jerome, I mean, from earlier in the year to now, you know?
Yeah, you just learn the
discipline, I guess, is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, you just learn the basics. Then Coach Strick always says, just let your instincts take over. So that's what the linebackers do a pretty good job at. So that's what we do.
Hey, Rick, going into this season, in August, what did you think was going to be your role on this team? As you look back on it, what was going to be your role?
My role was just to get Worley better. That was it. It was to get Worley better, learn from him, and it just so happens I got a chance to show my talent.
Is it weird how football works out like that sometimes? I mean, you've got to be ready, and then when you're ready, take advantage of the situation.
Being Ohio State, you see numerous examples of it. J.T. Barrett, Braxton, J.T. Barrett, you see numerous examples. So when it kind of worked out in my favor, it was a blessing in disguise, and I just took advantage of it.
Switching sides as a linebacker, was that a tough transition? It doesn't seem like it was. Was that just very natural for you to switch sides?
I played linebacker and running back my whole life, so it really wasn't switching. It was just choosing one side.
What do you see from this offense? I mean, Perry's banged up the quarterback. They've got other guys that are banged up. I mean, is it hard preparing for a team like this that you don't know exactly what you might be going up against?
They do a lot of a different number of things different. You got to be very disciplined, and that makes the games fun. Make the game fun. Just be disciplined and do what you do. So I'm excited.
They seemed intent on attacking Michigan on the edges last week. I mean, they did a lot of side-to-side stuff, wide screens and things like that. Do you anticipate sort of a similar approach by them this week? And I guess prepared for all that, I mean, how much of a workload is that?
Like I said, you just got to be disciplined and do what you do. You can't do anything out of the ordinary. That's what we're doing this week. Just do our 111.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it done.
How much of a burden is that to deal with a team that could be doing a lot of wide stuff? I mean, is it a lot of running? You know, you're gonna be doing a lot of running. I mean, how do you gear up for that? I guess.
If you love football, you love a challenge. They're definitely giving us a challenge, and we're just excited to get a challenge.
With the momentum you guys picked up with the way you played both offensively, defensively last week, how important is it to not take any kind of step back, this week? And this is not a marquee game like last week was, but to get out there and do what you guys do.
So yeah, that was our whole thing for defense. Play our best football at the end of the year. So last week it was an example of we're playing some good ball, and this week you got to build on that. So that's the challenge. Get better every week. That's what we're going to do.
You played Wisconsin and Penn State back-to-back. Seems like when teams play the tough schools in the conference, the second week in particular was really tough. What do you remember about Penn State and just coming off Wisconsin and then having to play that kind of game?
You just have to be ready every week. That was me being young, that was the harder thing. Playing in Wisconsin, playing in Penn State. That's the thing, you just got to be ready every week, get yourself prepared. The more you prepare, the easier it comes.
Was it harder mentally or physically?
I'll say more mentally. I guess you say, wasn't used to the big stage yet. I still was learning to play in Wisconsin, to play in Penn State. Those are big arenas, so that was pretty fun.
It just happens so fast. And I don't know what it's like to go from get Chris Worley ready to a lot of people have a lot of really good things to say about the way you've played.
So you just gotta be prepared. You gotta prepare that you're gonna play. And when it was my time to actually play, I took advantage of it. And that's pretty much all I did. Just take advantage of it.
I think Darren Lee has like one of the quickest paths from who's that to NFL draft pick. I don't know how much you've thought about that, and I mean, did you learn anything from the way, or just by watching how it happened for Darren, that you could be on a similar path?
Not really. With D. Lee, he always told me just go out there week to week and just play your ball, and the rest is going to handle itself. So that's the approach I took from it. Just play my ball and have fun. And same thing with Raekwon. He just told me just to play ball, and the rest is going to handle itself.
Jerome, is there a sense that you're part of something special right now? I mean, this defense is number 5 in the country in total defense. Y'all are right at the top of the Big Ten, along with Michigan. I mean, I don't know what from the middle of it. Is there a sense you're part of something special? And where does it feel? How does it feel that way?
Who's that human being?
How does it manifest itself? I guess.
It's more of a pride thing. You playing with 10 other guys that's going out every play and scoring hard, and you got to hold your end of the bargain up. Playing along Worley and Raekwon, it's kind of you're expected to play good ball, and that was my whole approach: just play good ball, play my game, and the rest is going to be.
I know you guys play a lot of games at the same time as other teams, but you ever catch Florida highlights or watch Florida on TV and think?
Last year I think I caught myself watching them and it hit me like I was committed to them. So yeah, I definitely watched Florida.
What is your? I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's just I wonder if it's like you can look at your life path and see the path that could have been and where you are, what that's like.
I look at it as a blessing. I'm here at Ohio State, living my dream, playing football. So it was just a blessing.
Stayed home, though, to play for your in-state school instead of going all the way down south.
I'm definitely glad. It's a different feeling playing in front of your home state. So Ohio State is where's it at?
Jerome, if you would have gone to Florida, you'd be telling the reporters of Florida, "I'm happy I came here." Like that's just the way life is. Like, of course you're happy you came here. I'm just wondering, like.
He's telling us the truth.
Yeah, let's get to the good stuff.
How I picture is like that's like LeBron when he said he played in Miami.
Yeah,
he won the state world championship.
Yeah.
But it's a different feeling when you playing in front of your home. So that's my approach of it. Playing in front of your home is a different feeling.
So if you won a national title at Florida, it would have been like his Heat titles then, right? That's what you're saying?
So you're liking yourself to something LeBron. like that.
Okay, cool.
Well, do you feel seriously? Do you
That's
feel
nice.
every time like LeBron does something? Do you feel because you committed? I remember.
Yeah.
And then he
around
came
there.
back like 2 hours later to Cleveland. Like, I don't know. Do you feel like a special connection there?
I always try to be special and connected to LeBron if I can. But LeBron is probably one of my favorite players. So.
Wait, you committed the same day LeBron came back?
Was it the same? Yeah, it was the same day.
He committed to
So
Florida.
if you would have stayed, you committed to Florida. How could you do that?
I always make that joke that why didn't LeBron call me and we could have talked about it. But it's always a joke. But I'm happy I'm here.
Is that why you left so quickly that day? No, I'm just.
Hey, real quick, I misworded one of my earlier questions. I meant moving from one linebacker spot to another linebacker spot.
Okay.
Is that a tough transition, or is it just I'm playing linebacker, doesn't matter what linebacker position I'm playing?
No, that wasn't a tough transition at all. You just learn the defense, and it's just take a few reps at it, learn it, get the little adjustments, but it wasn't that hard at all.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a very tough transition the way you played.
It wasn't that hard.
Let me ask you one last question. Is Dante? Do you feel for Dante a little bit? I mean, he can play now again, but now they're talking about maybe redshirting him and stuff like that. I mean, from one player to the next, do you have a little sympathy for him? He could be. Not that he would have beaten you out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just a straight up fellow football player.
That's hard to really talk about. That's a hard question, but with Dante, we just make each other better. He even when he was out, he came to me and taught me a lot of things I didn't see on the field. And we just make each other better. And that's really my shit. Just make each other better.
So you guys are close.
Thanks, man.
You're close.
Yeah, we're close. I call him Booger. So, he's not Booker, he's Booger.
Thanks, Jerome.